Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Battlefield Narratives. Today we're diving deep into one of the most intense and fascinating matchups in modern aviation, the Battle of Stealth Giants. Russia's Su-57 versus Israel's F-35I Adir. In 2025, both jets represent the cutting edge of stealth warfare, advanced avionics, and national pride. But which one truly dominates the skies? Let's break it down piece by piece and uncover the reality behind these stealth monsters. The F-35I Adir, Israel's customized version of the American F-35 Lightning Roman II, is not just another stealth fighter, it's a machine tailored for the unique combat needs of the Israeli Air Force. While the Su-57 is Russia's proud response to Western fifth-generation dominance, the Adir embodies technological finesse, integration, and electronic warfare brilliance. Both jets are designed for air superiority and multi-role missions, but their philosophies differ drastically. The F-35I Adir is all about invisibility and information dominance. It is a flying network node, capable of seeing everything before being seen. Its radar cross-section is said to be smaller than a golf ball, making it extremely difficult for enemy radar to detect or lock on. The Adir's strength lies in its ability to gather, process, and share information in real time. It connects with other jets, drones, and ground units, painting a complete battlefield picture. That means the pilot is never blind and the enemy never knows what hit them. The Su-57, on the other hand, is built around agility, raw power, and high-speed engagement. Russia's goal wasn't just stealth. It was to create a beast that could dogfight, strike, and survive in any combat scenario. With supermaneuverability provided by its thrust-vectoring engines, the Su-57 can perform aerial moves the F-35 can only dream of. Its radar signature is larger than the F-35's, but it compensates with advanced sensors, long-range missiles, and high-speed capability. When it comes to engines, the F-35I uses the Pratt & Whitney F-135 engine, delivering around 43,000 pounds of thrust, enough to reach speeds just above Mach 1.6. The Su-57's twin engines, however, push it beyond Mach 2, and its afterburners provide incredible acceleration. In raw speed and maneuverability, the Russian jet takes the crown. But stealth isn't about speed, it's about surviving before the dogfight even begins. Stealth technology is where the F-35I dominates completely. The Adir's radar, absorbing materials, body shaping, and internal weapon bays make it almost invisible to conventional radar systems. Russia's Su-57 claims stealth capability, but its design includes external features that reflect radar waves, like exposed engine nozzles and surface panels. Western analysts estimate the Su-57's radar cross-section to be at least 10 times larger than the F-35's. In simple terms, the Adir could detect and target the Su-57 before the Russian pilot even realizes it's there. However, Russia's strategy doesn't rely purely on stealth. The Su-57 uses a combination of radar frequencies, including low-band radars that can detect stealth aircraft under certain conditions. Its infrared search and track Earth system can spot heat signatures, giving it an edge in close-range encounters. So, while the Adir rules long-distance engagements, the Su-57 becomes more dangerous the closer you get. In terms of avionics, the F-35I is a marvel of digital warfare. The pilot's helmet alone is a masterpiece. It projects all necessary data directly onto the visor, allowing the pilot to see through the aircraft as if it were transparent. The Adir integrates Israeli-made electronic warfare systems and customized software that interfaces with national networks. This means Israel has modified its F-35s to operate independently of U.S. systems, giving it control over mission data, weapon integration, and intelligence sharing. It's not just a fighter, it's a flying spy and command center combined. The Su-57's avionics have improved since its early prototypes, featuring advanced radar and electronic countermeasure systems. The N036 Biolka radar suite provides multi-band detection capabilities, potentially tracking up to 60 targets at once. Yet, when it comes to software integration, user interface, and battlefield networking, Russia still lags behind Western standards. The Su-57's strength lies in hardware, not software. Weapons define the outcome of any aerial encounter. The F-35I carries its weapons internally to preserve stealth, including AM-120 AMRAAMs, AM-9X Sidewinders, and precision-guided bombs. For Israeli missions, the Adir is equipped with unique homegrown weapons like the Spice-guided bombs and other secret payloads developed by Rafael and Israel Aerospace Industries. Its precision strike ability is unmatched, especially when combined with superior targeting data. The Su-57 carries a versatile mix of air-to-air and air-to-ground weapons, including the R-77M long-range missile and the new K-77. Its internal bays can also hold advanced guided bombs and anti-ship missiles. Where the Su-57 excels is in payload capacity. It can carry more weapons externally when stealth is not a concern. This flexibility allows it to perform as both a stealth fighter and a heavy strike aircraft. Now let's talk about combat range and endurance. The F-35I has a combat radius of around 100 kilometers, while the Su-57 boasts up to 500 kilometers, giving it greater reach in open combat zones. However, the Adir compensates through aerial refueling and superior mission planning systems. Israel's strategy is not about long-distance patrols but quick, surgical strikes hit and vanish before detection. The Su-57, meanwhile, is designed for long-range dominance across vast territories like Siberia or Eastern Europe. In a hypothetical combat scenario between the two, the engagement would depend entirely on the environment and mission profile. In open airspace beyond visual range, combat favors the F-35I Adir. It would likely detect, track, and fire upon the Su-57 long before being spotted. In close range combat, however, the Su-57's superior agility and high-angle maneuvers could give it an upper hand. But modern warfare rarely allows for old-school dogfights. It's all about who strikes first and disappears faster. Electronic warfare adds another layer to this competition. The F-35I's electronic suite can jam, deceive, and even infiltrate enemy radar systems. It's capable of cyber-based electronic attacks, disabling enemy communications and defenses before missiles are even launched. The Su-57 also carries an advanced ECM suite, but Russia's focus is more on radar jamming and counter-detection rather than full-spectrum cyber warfare. In this field, Israel's digital dominance makes the Adir a step ahead. Maintenance and production are also critical aspects of this rivalry. The F-35I benefits from a massive international support network, consistent upgrades, and a well-established maintenance infrastructure. Israel also integrates its own modifications, ensuring operational independence and localized improvements. The Su-57, however, faces production delays, limited fleet numbers, and maintenance challenges. Only a handful of Su-57s are fully operational in the Russian Air Force as of 2025. While its performance on paper is impressive, large-scale deployment remains a major hurdle. Training and combat experience also tip the scale. Israeli pilots are among the most combat experienced in the world, having flown real missions with the F-35I in hostile environments. The Adir has been tested in live operations over Syria and possibly beyond, providing Israel with invaluable data on real-world stealth performance. In contrast, the Su-57 has seen limited combat exposure, mostly used for testing and limited operations in Ukraine. Experience often matters more than specifications, and Israel clearly holds that advantage. When it comes to cost, the Su-57 is estimated to be cheaper per unit than the F-35I, but the true expense lies in reliability and sustainment. The Adir's maintenance systems are automated and predictive, alerting ground crews before a failure occurs. The Su-57 still relies on conventional maintenance routines, which can be slower and more manpower intensive. Over time, the cost of maintaining stealth efficiency favors the F-35I's advanced logistics network. In the geopolitical context, the F-35I represents Western unity and intelligence, sharing power, while the Su-57 stands as a symbol of Russian defiance and technological independence. Both are national statements, not just machines. The Adir's alliance-backed ecosystem ensures continuous evolution, while the Su-57 must rely on Russia's limited defense budget and export hopes. If we compare both on stealth, technology, and network warfare, the F-35I Adir dominates. If we compare on speed, agility, and raw combat potential, the Su-57 stands tall. The truth is that each aircraft reflects its nation's doctrine. The F-35I is about precision, invisibility, and control. The Su-57 is about aggression, adaptability, and resilience. One fights with information, the other with instinct. In an actual encounter, it's hard to imagine the Su-57 even getting close enough to see the Adir without being targeted first. But in a world where electronic warfare and anti-stealth technologies are advancing, the Su-57 could still pose a real threat in the coming decade. Future upgrades may close the gap, but as of 2025, Israel's Adir remains the stealth king of the skies. Both jets push the boundaries of modern warfare. They are more than fighters, they are flying symbols of national identity, strategy, and ambition. Whether you admire the precision of the F-35I or the power of the Su-57, one thing is certain: the race for air superiority is far from over. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of stealth fighters, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Battlefield Narratives for more detailed comparisons and military analyses. The sky is not the limit, it's the battlefield.